Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video, as promised, it's the Shein makeup like try on review video that I spoke about in my last Shein haul. So my last Shein haul was loads of plus size clothes, and now we've got some of their what they call Sheglam Shein makeup. So let's get into it. So Shein recently launched a makeup line called Sheglam, and I've got some pieces here. So I thought I'd do a little video kind of like testing them out for you guys, seeing if they're worth it. Obviously being Shein, they are like super affordable, so I'll have all the prices kind of like down below, but I don't think I spent probably more than £20 on all this makeup. I got 6 things. I obviously take advantage of using like vouchers and Shein points and doing like little discount codes and stuff like that, so that's how I get my prices as low as I can. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button and the like button, and if you're one of my regular subscribers, thank you so much for joining me today. I've not really done like a makeup tutorial video before, so giving it a go, see how it goes. I have like done my brows and my concealer, put some bronzer on, because first up I bought 2 blushes. First up I got the Sheglam Clear and Bright Liquid Blush in Dolce Vita. Everything came really nicely packaged. I have unboxed everything, but everything was like completely sealed when it arrived. Everything comes in really nice, really good quality like packaging. Ooh, so good, I can't get it out. Okay, and I just thought this was super interesting. I love the packaging. It's this like baby pink and gold with like frosted glass, and then it's this like liquid with a little doe foot, and it's just really, ooh, it is quite pigmented, so I think obviously on me being so fair, I probably wouldn't use that much, just to show you guys the colour, but this colour does look really, really pretty, like blended out. Ooh, okay, obviously it's gonna look absolutely crazy because I put like so much on, but yeah, I think it's such a pretty colour. Not going to use this one today because I've already got powder on, but it has got a little bit of shimmer in it as well, but I just thought the packaging was really unique and a really easy way to put blush on. They had quite a few colours. I think they also did it in a highlighter version as well. Super affordable, really nice pigment on these. They blend out really easily. I have used this already. So yeah, definitely recommend this if you fancy giving it a go. So the other blush that I bought is the Sheglam powder blusher. It comes in this really pretty like opalescent packaging. It feels really good quality. It says a lightweight blush that gives the skin a bright, fresh glow. Skin Light Glow Blush contains silicones for effortless and even application, and wild rose extract for moisturizing benefits. The complexion grows with natural looking radiance. Directions: apply Skin Light Glow Blush to hollows of the cheeks to slim the face, or apply to the cheekbones to highlight. Okay, and I got this in the shade Honey Milk Tea. This was, I think, the lightest shade. Oh, ripped the box. Oops. So the packaging is definitely inspired by a Miss Rihanna here, like very Fenty Beauty packaging, but really like good quality, like really thick, and it has got like this really pretty like duochrome like pink shift to the packaging, which I think is really nice, like really good quality. And then here there is a mirror, but it has got like protector on it, and here is the shade. So it's quite a pale like peachy colour, so really good for some of my skin tone. Let me give you a little swatch. So there's the colour there. So it's quite a bright peach, so I think it's gonna I'm gonna look quite rosy on the cheeks, but let's give it a go. Bye. yeah, so quite a little peachy moment here. I'm not too scared to put on a little bit of blush because I just think it makes you look quite healthy. But yeah, that's the blush. I think it looks nice. I think for like how much it was, I think it was probably like £3. It is really nice. I will say quite a lot of kick up. They did have quite a few different colours on the website. I will say there is like no fragrance or anything with this. It doesn't smell like bad, but it doesn't also have like a floral fragrance as well, which I know some people don't like. So yeah, I think this blush, if you're on the market for a blush, or you need to like get your total up to get that free shipping on Shein, this could definitely be a really great little add-on item. So I've now added the steps that I didn't have in the Shein makeup. Let me know if you want me to do a little follow-up video with like a full face. Maybe I could buy like the foundation and concealer. I just wanted to test out a couple of pieces before like going all in with a full face. So up next we've got the Sheglam Seafoam palette, which I'm super excited about because it's basically a dupe for the HUDA green pastel palette. So let's get this out of the box. Ooh. So this came shipped really well. It came in this like big like foam like packaging, duh. So it definitely wasn't going to get damaged in shipping, and I'm just super impressed with the quality. Like, it's a really quite thick palette for a brand that's so affordable, and I really just like the design. So they are quite big pans. I feel like these are bigger pans as well than you would get with like the HUDA palette, and I think they are similar finishes. So I did go, because I'm currently in Luxembourg, I did get to go into Sephora and like swatch the pastel palette, and the metallics are this kind of like more of like a wash of like glimmer and glitter rather than a really opaque metallic, and I will say it's super similar to this formula. So these might not be the kind of metallics you might be used to where it's like pow. They're definitely a different formula, but I feel like the Sheglam team have done a really good job copying the same finish. Obviously whether you're like into dupe palettes, like that's your prerogative, but I think this was like a £5, whereas the HUDA is like £27. So for a palette that's a bit more like kind of like unique as well, like I'm not going to use this every day, I think that was a great buy. I have swatched this, but I have tried to keep like the little marbled pans in. So as you can see, like some of the shades are marbled and they're super cute. Obviously when you go in with your like finger, it kind of like rolls out a little bit. But yeah, let's get into doing a little eye look. I think I'm going to keep it pretty neutral because I am going out in a bit, so I don't want to look completely crazy when I'm out there. So I think I'm probably going to use Tequila Sunrise, which is this really pretty like matte tan transition color, and then maybe Stingray on the eye. Looks super interesting. It's like a beige with like a seafoam green like running through it, and then I'll probably just put Bartender in my inner corner, just super simple. Maybe put a little bit of grotto in the outer corner to deepen up because it will kind of like match my hoodie, but yeah, not doing anything too dramatic, but let's see how it performs. So I mean, all my brushes are dirty, by the way. Don't at me in the comments, get over it. Yes, I'm going in with a Wayne Goss 16 brush, like my absolute favorite transition eyeshadow brush. Yeah, so far this is blending super nicely, as you can see here on my eyeball. Really pretty. Not too much kick up either, not as much as that blush earlier. So that's just the first colour there. Pretty pigmented. Obviously I'm super fair skin, so to be fair, like shades do kind of show up on me pretty well. But yeah, it was a really nice shade to work with. Then I don't know if this is gonna be like epic fail, but I am gonna go in with Grotto, which is this matte, like turquoise color. It's like probably like the darkest shade in the palette, but it's not that dark. But let's see how this goes. Okay. Well, it kind of blended away into nothing. Add a bit more. It goes on really bright, but then obviously when I like blend it out, it kind of disappears / looks a bit like a bruise. Can you guys see what I mean? Oh no. Okay, we can fix this. I think maybe just going in with that much. I think if I go in with any more, it's gonna look maybe a bit of a hot mess. Let's do this the other side. Okay, so it just kind of looks like murky seawater. So I don't know if I would put these two together again, but that's what we've got at the moment. Okay. So this shade Stingray is like squishy, like if you've ever tried like a ColourPop Super Shock shadow, it feels a lot like that. It does look really pretty on my eyes, to be honest. It does look really nice close up. It's probably not like coming off super well on camera, but it does look quite pretty. I always think when you add shimmer, like it makes anything behind it, like the matte disaster we had going on underneath, look a little bit better. That's actually really pretty. I will say my makeup style is kind of more of an easy breezy eyeshadow look. Like I'm not into / I can't do super precise makeup looks. Like I just like kind of like 3 or 4 shadow looks. I just don't have the patience or the talent to do anything more than that, I'm afraid. But that, I don't think my camera is like picking up how nice it is, because obviously I'm using like daylight and it's kind of dull as well outside. So, but it does look quite pretty in person. Like it's quite a different look. Personally, like I would recommend maybe not mixing those 2 colors I did together. I think maybe using all the green mattes together for a look, and then the Tequila Sunrise just for a transition matte shade by itself might be a bit of a better idea. But yeah, this is what we have so far. And then I'm gonna add, it's another one of those kind of wet formulas, but I'm gonna try it on a brush. It does pick up quite nicely. I don't know if you can see there. It does pick up quite nicely. Add it to my inner corner. Not probably as bright as I thought. It has, everything obviously has got a super kind of like green shift, and it kind of is very similar to Stingray. Very similar when you put them on the eye. But I think this was some of the feedback on that Huda palette. So obviously them duping out this palette, I think some of the kind of like criticisms I'm giving of it are more of the kind of colour scheme from the original palette. So bear that in mind, like when buying this. This is a pretty, I'd say this is pretty like spot on dupe, including formula, to the Huda one. And they're definitely like really interesting shades, and I think it gives off a really interesting look. I'd say I'd probably just go for that tan matte, but I think if you love like pastel green mattes, I think they're really nice quality. I just don't really know how to use them myself. Maybe I'd use them as kind of like an inner corner kind of statement colour. I do really like all the shimmers, but I will say they all give off a pretty similar look on the eye. Like when you swatch them, they do look kind of slightly different in the light, like you can kind of make an excuse for them almost, but when you put them on the eye, they do look all really similar. So that's the Seafoam palette. So then I also got this Sheglam Dazzling Star eyeliner, the diamonds, glitter, and are loved. Don't know what that's about, but the packaging is like absolutely stunning. Like it's like, it looks like it's wet. I picked this liner up because they've got quite a few eyeliners. I picked this one up because it looked like the tip was super thin, and also the packaging is stunning. It's like glitter down to like metallic gold, like really nice. And then the nib is super slim, so looks like I'm wearing eyeliner today, guys. Don't judge me because I haven't done, like with lockdown, I think I've done eyeliner once since March, and I was never that into eyeliner anyway, so let's see. Okay, so here are my wings. Now I will say, for what I thought was quite a thin tip, it still went on quite thick. I couldn't quite get the precision I was wanting. I used the Revolution, I think it's called like the Renaissance Flick, and because I don't use eyeliner a lot, and I do tend to find that they kind of dry out kind of quickly, so I tend to go for a cheaper alternative with my eyeliner. If I had all the money in the world, I would use the KVD, I think it's the tattoo liner with the brush tip. Like, oh, such a good eyeliner. But I didn't find this too bad actually. I think for how much it went on super smoothly, I would say it was just like butter. It was just like shoop. It went on so nice. But we do have some transfer. Okay. Maybe it doesn't dry very quickly. Oh no. Can you see that? Can you guys see that? That's gutting. So I'm just gonna let that dry, and then I'll kind of try and like flake it off. Oh, damn it. It was doing pretty well up until then. It was probably because, like, to be fair, I have been like looking up and down, so maybe that hasn't helped either. I think I'm gonna get like a little Q-tip, so BRB. Well, I'm kind of trying to like blend it in, but it is what it is. Like, I'm not too precious with my makeup anyway, so let's get mascara on and kind of cover up the disaster underneath. Okay, so with mascara, things looking a little bit better, maybe. So one thing I'm not going to use on my eye look today, just because enough is happening right now. I got the Sheglam Liquid Eyeshadow Trio Set. Again, it comes in this really nice packaging. It's like black with glitter all over it. Really pretty. Like, feels like something you would actually get like in Sephora. Like, it doesn't even feel like drugstore. Like, it feels really nice, really good quality. And they're basically in what I can only describe as the HUDA. If you've ever had HUDA Beauty's like mini liquid lipsticks, literally the same packaging as that. Nearly fell out then. I got this in the shade set B, In the Name of Love. They did have another set as well, but I just thought these shades are really interesting. I'll give you guys some swatches because I obviously have the Stila Glitter and Glow shadows back home in lots of light shades, so I just thought for my own collection's sake to get some shades a little bit different to that. So the first shade is this really pretty like rose gold pinky colour, and they've called it Pigel. I do wonder how like Shein like picked the names for their stuff. Then we have this like really pretty like taupey brown in the shade Gold Goddess. I wouldn't maybe call this gold, but it's so glittery and pretty. It's definitely a taupe though. I'll give you guys a little close up in a minute as well. It's definitely like a taupe shade. And then finally is I think the most interesting shade. It's kind of like an olive green in the shade Smoky Storm. I think that's a really good name for it. But there's definitely like a hint of like olive green in it, but I'd say that those two are very similar. So there are the shades. As you can see, it's super glittery, really blingy, and like I think these are like £2 or £3, like an absolute bargain. I think the pink's really pretty, the taupe's really pretty, and I think they're all really pretty, really interesting shades as well. Like if you've already kind of got a lot of like gold, silvery kind of like Stila Glitter and Glow type products, I think this was a really interesting set with some like shades that you might not use all the time, but then for the price, it's a really good deal to pick up, even if you just use them maybe like, you know, once or twice. It's nice to have something to experiment, and I really recommend them. They do stay on the ice nicely. They don't sting, they don't have any weird smell. Yeah, they're basically, I'd say, like a dupe for the glitter and glow, so really recommend them. Sorry guys, my mum just interrupted me by calling me, how dare she. But as I was saying, I think this would also make a really great gift. Like it's so affordable, but it looks, I think it looks pretty spendy, so yeah, really recommend this. And then finally guys, we've got the Sheglam Cream Allure lipstick in the shade Nude. Again, absolutely gorgeous packaging. Again, loads of lipstick options. I will say mainly matte. I feel like matte lipsticks are, I don't know, I'm not a super fan of matte lipsticks, but wow, this is a like metal packaging. It feels really weighted. And it's also magnetized. Like, I don't know if you guys know about the NARS Audacious lipsticks, but they literally like magnetized together. Like, and this was like £2 or £3. Like, it's insane how good quality this lipstick is. And I also like how it's like embeveled on the top with the brand name. It's such a nice lipstick. Really like interesting, like bullet shape, really pretty. Again, they had loads of different colors, and I'm very tempted to get some more. There's the shade. It's quite, I'd say, like a pinky nude. I will just put it on for you in a sec. Just wipe this off so I don't get out my jumper. Bye. So it feels super nice on the lips, super pigmented. I love this lipstick. It's so nice on. So this is the, what do they call it? Oh my God, I've got so many boxes everywhere, guys. The Cream Allure lipstick. I'm definitely going to be picking up some more of these. I think it's absolutely stunning formula. It feels really like luxury on the lips, and was an absolute steal. I think, again, like £2 or £3. Like, you really can't go wrong. So yeah, that's this lipstick. How cute. Okay guys, so a little roundup, little final review. I think the Blushes, both really nice. If there's a colour that you really fancy, I say go for it. I think the liquid blush is really interesting, really love the packaging, and the powder blush, it did have quite a lot of pickup, but I think for a couple of pounds it was really nice. Again, the packaging again is feels really like weighty and substantial, and for the price, absolute bargain. Then going on to the eyeshadow palette, I think I want to pick up a more kind of neutral eyeshadow palette. I think obviously because this one had like a lot of like minty green tones, I think it's kind of thrown me a bit, and I've ended up with kind of a look that is a little bit different for me. So I think this was a really good dupe of the Huda palette, like formula and colours. But I would say maybe the formula and colour story is maybe not for me. So definitely want to give maybe a more kind of neutral palette a go. But if you were looking at those Huda pastel palettes, they did have the pink and purple as well on the Shein website. So if you fancy saving yourself like £22, maybe give one of these a go. As for the eyeliner, I think time will tell with this one. Obviously I had that bit of a bump on my eyeshadow, but I don't know if that was like just like me because I'm like looking up at camera. I think it has set now. To be honest, I think I would just stick with my Makeup Revolution one, just my opinion, but definitely give it a go. I think for like £2 again, like you really can't go wrong. But I think the packaging is stunning. Like I prefer this packaging to the Makeup Revs one, but yeah, I think give it a go if you like your eyeliner, and if you use it a lot, then maybe getting something so affordable would be a great deal. It hasn't stung my eyes or anything, so yeah, it's not, I wouldn't like say run out and buy it, but it's good. Liquid eyeshadows, as I said, really nice, really great. If they're your cup of tea, I'd definitely try them. Probably my favourite thing in this haul is the lipstick. I just think it feels really luxe, really creamy. It's like something you'd buy in Sephora. It kind of definitely gives me like NARS Audacious vibes. Really, really enjoy this, and I think I'll be picking up some more shades in my next Shein order. So guys, I hope you found this video helpful. Please subscribe if you did. Please let me know if you want me to do another haul anytime soon of Shein's makeup. Let me know if there's any products you want me to try, and I'm happy to do so. Let me know in the comments what you think you might pick up, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye!